Okay, that's North Beach. North Beach there. Okay, so we're starting North Beach here. So how do I do it? That's North Beach going all the way up. That's Conjinela Hotel. It's a nice hotel. Okay, they've renovated it. So Kalama students. So that's North Beach. Okay, let's do North Beach. Okay, I've crossed. Alright, so basically that would be North Beach. That's South Beach, that's North Beach. Okay. So on is West Street. So let's do North Beach, starting from La. It's not exactly Point Road as such, but it is Kala Konangala, and then we go around and then up to Edendu Persian Esplanade. Which is now called OR Tambo Road Kanjar. So that is the old Kilani Hotel, that one. Now these are short streets of Durban which have been made dirty by foreigners, and then those are short streets. But usually short streets are neat in Durban, except Masakalama foreigner. It's these quarters which are basically foreign quarters. So kuyanuka ke as per the usual mabefika. So we basically at the periphery as we usually do this. Periphery first. Periphery. Alright. Let me check the robots. So then this is gonna be a very busy road. Okay, now this is okay. 1, 2 lanes are turning. Renovation of the Kilani Hotel, or what was called the Kilani Hotel. It's still called Kilani outside, so I don't know what it is now. So ngale kwalele ntuzi kwalezindonga onakho yini utshani ladwila ma park asele ntuzi ase North Beach. So abona masingale ngaphakathi, so ikhona okulapho ngaphakathi sigudla i-River Town la engikhona. The purpose is not River Town today, it is North Beach. Okay, Parkade. It links with shop right there. Okay, we're still here, but we're on the North Beach side, on the western end of North Beach. Angazi ngihambe ngalomgwaqo lo Marine oya lapha Marine Park. Maybe I should be going through that road, I don't know. We'll see. Marine Park, angazi ngihambe ngale phambi kwayo. So, alright. Mhlawumbe solunguza ngaseparkini ukuthi kwenzakalani ngale. Going there. Often when there's something imoto zonke ziza kuwena. Because come and then we're going say North Beach yonke le. Back to that yellow flat. So khupha umgwaqo. Basically because okay, let me calculate ngaphathi sayibona from within, from eparkini mhlawumbe. We're still basically at the edge of North Beach, and this is Kingsmead. We have not done Kingsmead, and engikubonayo ukuthi ngagcina ngakwazanga ngisho nokuyenza lento ezi Kingsmead ngokwendlela isikhathi esingishaya ngakhona. I've done a lot, but it doesn't look like I'll manage to do Kingsmead. So that's still North Beach, you see. And then basically the reality is we are now halfway through North Beach. That's basically where we are, halfway through North Beach. Okay, no nazo zonke City Lodge and them. That's basically your King's Mead. But in North Beach, Nancy. Okay, North Beach, River Town, King's Mead. Alright? North Beach, River Town, King's Mead. That's how it goes. Alright, parking. Alright. And then there are police headquarters. We do not know what the duty of police is, because you can't be having like illegal immigrants or 30 million in the country if you've got police. Alright, so we don't know what their duty is. City Lodge, because I'm a politician, and in any case they are working for politicians. Now that's still North Beach. Ngiyawuthanda lo mgaqo lo ukhe iMasinga. That's King's Mead, like I said. Sisase North Beach. North Beach goes all the way through. So now I'm just kind of thinking, North Beach in cool. Should I do the whole North Beach, or let's do half and half? Let's see. So we're still on North Beach. So we're gonna say Le is south side of the North Beach. Nomkakolo used to be very beautiful. It was one of the most beautiful spaces to walk. But I can see a bit of negligence to flowers here, kanjalo. But anyway, King's Mead, I am doubting King's Mead Cricket Stadium yona level. The purpose is not King's Mead, and then it goes all the way. But we are on North Beach. Here's what is beautiful also about this street, which is very important because but I'll show you it because I need to get the name of that place because it has got historical significance. That's Onomo Hotel. It's a brand that is owned in Senegal. We appreciate such investments. Now that is real investments. You're not seeing Senegalese loitering our streets and selling drugs. They are in Senegalese. Alright, so the real investors are people who do that in our country. Alo dodi esitshela ngawo ozodayisa ama chicken feet besitshela ngama investors bathathe nezipazo. Real investments or no more hotel, it's Senegalese. Now there, that's City Lodge, and then Quebec. Alright. La baba bejwala ubhala Durban tattoo what so angazi ukuthi which one the way they used to Nancy a Regal Inn. That's the Regal Inn. It's still very spectacular. La and ngithanda nedecor abayishaya yamaplango. This is new. This wood is very new into entsha. You should buy upgrade kanjalo. Right. Go further up. La Jewish Holocaust Center. Alright. It's a Holocaust Center. The Jewish Holocaust Center. I meant to basically visit the place. I still need to go there. But I can see it's also speaking Refugee Center. Immediately speaking Refugee Center, you're now seeing that collusion of the New World Order. Alright. So that's the Jewish Holocaust Center, Lapaya. I still need to visit that. But it's now combined with court. I don't know. What do you court? Which court being it the other time as I was trying to investigate this place before I do North Beach. But again, there's too much information. So this route. Why are these areas supposed to be having those guys like that? Seated like that was supposed to be places for the elderly. Capri Heights seems to be under renovation. It's Masinga. These parks are supposed to be very, very, very beautiful. For all ages, these parks have been very, very, very beautiful. But ke nala stuke ngidlula bekunamaphepha kanje okushoyo ukuthi umasipala hayi nokuthi wenze njani akayihluphi nangokuyiklina le ndawo. Because it used to be very, very, very clean. Imbali behlezi la used to be very attractive. Now Durban rickshaw bus, that's the Holocaust Center there. Still K Masinga and Travers Place, and then Pavilion Hotel. So I'm going to go from La Pezanza, Ilama Hotel, City Lodge, Onomo, Regal Inn, Pavilion Hotel. Okay, Pavilion Hotel, also. Okay, and then we get to the beach, to that oval place, which has got some history. Now Capri Heights, I think a retirement. I'm not so sure if it is a retirement, but I think it is retirement. So you still have Onomo Hotel, City Lodge, Regal Inn, and then retirement, Capri Heights, and then you've got Pavilion Hotel. All right, that's basically what you have. Okay, so let's say this is the North Beach, the south side. North Beach, the north side. It's a lot of work by its own. So what do we do? I'm just gonna take this this road, taxi road, to minimize, otherwise and then the other things will just visit from a distance. Okay, this is the south side of North Beach. The police that we're seeing here have always been here, really. So if idolobha libe too much crime, that happened under their watch. All right, they've always been here. So you'll see there's a police station there, and all these parks, and that block of flats. Ilebe samba emva kwayo ngithe mina mhlambe sizozama from the park side to videorize it, but these parks were well kept, very neat. But one thing I'm noticing about all Durban parks is that they've been allowed to be places where homeless people are sleeping at night, and the security guards do know that. All right, or the city, the municipality knows that very well. So basically now they're kind of deserted. It used to be play areas for the elderly. Like I said, that is a retirement. So these used to be very green play areas. I believe the municipality is destroying them deliberately because there's this agenda to basically build on all these spaces. So some of this neglect that is happening here is being done deliberately in order to motivate the building that they intend for these areas. All right. So that's what is happening. They sort of chased, you see, the elderly. These parks were built. I mean, like Durban is the most livable city basically. It was built to be for families. So these parks, these many parks, were exactly constructed so that families can relax very nicely. So that police station was built later to control the vagrancy that was starting to develop in this area. Have they controlled that? I don't know. All right, crime stats can basically verify that. I don't know what's the situation in this area, but yes, let's go to that apex and see. Okay, yes, you can basically get a feel as to how this park is supposed to be like. All right, but you can see there's vagrancy right behind me and them. Those are people who sleep on the streets. So why would people still come here? And then here are bowling courts. Those are bowling courts, and you can see people who sleep on the street to my right. So but these are supposed to be playing areas, so I don't think the elderly are still coming here, etc., going that direction. So Is the municipality still looking after these areas? Nah, to a degree, yes, but no, there is basically a situation of abandoning these areas. All right, all the way, and here's the police station there. That's a police station. That's a police station right there. I mean, look at that. Look at that. It used to be solid grass all the way. Okay, that's the route. That's where it appears. Okay, fine. Look at the design of this park. This park was very beautiful. All right, and then the elderly who would be in that retirement area, the elderly in these retirement flats, the elderly in those retirement flats, the elderly in those retirement flats would then be playing in these bowling courts. But as you can see, I haven't shown them, but there's vagrants sitting right there. So which elderly are supposed to be encouraged to go there? Who's bringing the vagrants here? It is the municipality. Why? Because they have a plan to basically build on all these green areas. They want to construct a Dubai out of Durban. They hate this Miami feel of Durban. That is why, like, they dropped the sister city of Miami for Chicago. What's Durban got to do with Chicago? The design of Durban is basically supposed to be like Miami, but they are basically destroying the Malawi design. I mean, the Miami design. Jeez, Malawi. Jeez, just imagine the Miami design for. They are intended Dubai. So they hate these green spaces. For them, they are construction mafias, the actual construction mafias that Tamin Tuli is working for, the white and Indian construction mafias. What they're seeing about these spaces is places to build. All right, and for the municipality, what they're seeing is basically how they can save money, because they've got all these burden of RDP people and all these black foreigners and the slum people that they need to construct RDPs for. So they've got to destroy these green spaces, which these people are paying a lot of money in rates and services and qualify for places to relax. But you would find that the argument is saying, hey, there's a lot of places to relax by the beachfront. All right, so they are sending vagrants to these areas deliberately. They are sent by the municipality. They have these plans to destroy all these green spaces in Durban so that they build. They are together with Cape Town white construction companies, and they are local Indian construction companies in this devious plan to destroy these parks by inducing criminality, so that the solution would be, as you can see, already fenced. And then what's going to be the next solution? And let's sell off these spaces because there's a lot of crime. Who is inducing crime? Why would there be a lot of crime next to a police station? I mean, that park is right by the police station. This is the police station. The elders who no longer have playing spaces, bowling clubs that they are supposed to be enjoying, library that they are supposed to be relaxing at and reading and enjoying after having worked all their lives and paid taxes to have a functional country. But no, then they're gonna be punished for the poverty that is being brought from other countries. And they've got to pay more tax because of the DA and their boys, the ANC. It is exactly done by the DA. White liberals do this internationally. It is exactly their New World Order scheme. And by the way, it is exactly DA white liberals who will benefit in the constructions that they intend in these areas. It's whites who benefit from those constructions. It's not blacks of the ANC. Those idiots who are thugs of the ANC, they only come in as subcontractors. They are eternal subcontractors. Capable blacks are blocked from actually accessing tenders by those thugs who then work with white liberals of the DA to do the construction. How do you like that? So basically then white liberals of the DA are the ones who end up doing the construction, and black qualified people get blocked not to access projects, and the projects are done by white people. And those thugs, what they do is they become subcontractors, that is all. So this was an elderly residence. You can see from the rusting of those DSTV areas, doesn't look like it's still operating for elders, because at the corner there where the taxis are going, that is where you get a lot of Nigerians, right there. And the Park View Hotel, I asked about it, it's still working as a hotel. Yes, the security guard there told me during holidays it works as a hotel, but mid-year it works as student accommodation. You can see the elder. These areas used to have a lot of elders. All right, so the elders are now being exposed to Nigerian drugs here at the corner. This is supposed to be a premier hotel. It is a premier hotel. This is an excellent hotel. This is a hotel where kings and even Butelezi used to basically sleep. And then right behind them, you've got all these vagrants, all right, as induced by the municipality in order to create the need for all these spaces of Durban to be used for construction. Okay, note the Parkview Hotel with the Teachers restaurant. Teachers restaurant tells you already the politics, and then that's Edwards Hotel where politicians used to come, especially Butelezi, for board meetings with investors. So that's Edwards, that's Thatcher's. This is English conservative culture here. Is that an error for the close proximity? Nope, not at all. So that's the Balmoral. That's the Edward. You know what? I've never even touched the Edward Hotel. Okay, that's the Balmoral and the Edward. So what are we going to do? I'm just going to go across because we've seen these buildings a lot of times. So I'll show the corner of the North Beach and then we go back up the road. Okay, as you can see, where the bus is turning, that's where the North Beach begins. There by the Beach Hotel, which has been given on a silver platter to Indian Muslims by the ANC again, after sabotaging the Bure who were there. Remember, Bure and Zulus had been a hindrance to the NWO agenda and all its participants. So they made sure that Bure gives up on that hotel, and then it is in Indian Muslim hands, and it is now written outside Free Palestine, as though it is our language as Black South Africans. Basically, the opinion of our country is decided by immigrants from India, from Europe, and black immigrants who are being filled in our country. We are being subjugated to be non-existent in our country. Remember also the same ANC which did that was attacking these Zulu hawkers, no longer showing them in the tourism booklets, was advertising the Victoria market of Indians as the place for tourists to go, but are telling the tourists that this area is dangerous. Just imagine. It's Zulus who do that. And then they sabotaged this one, Fun World, Bure again, and obviously for Indians. River Town is already in the hands of Indians. So they do these things not for black or for Zulus. They are at the payroll of Indian Muslims and white liberals of the DA from Cape Town who benefit from what is happening. So Balmoral, still a decent place. The Edwards, the concierge is no longer there, but today is still a 4-star hotel and it is very beautiful inside. Alright, so that's the North Beach. So we're going back up. along then. Okay, akuvamisile ukuthi kuhamba abantu la, so ngoba naku ngiyavidorize bengeke ngasho ukuthi when I'm doing videos I usually have all these disturbances which are not necessary, which you don't see on other days of the week. Ake ngithi nje ngiyavidorize abazogcwala. Alright, cutting Court Marine Parade. Alright. It's still the North Beach, the south side. I don't know if we're gonna go to the north side because I've got a lower back problem. Because I was wearing shoes which are not comfortable for walking long distances. So in Umlazi, I walked a lot, and then yeah, the lower back is now having a problem. But I just want to do these areas, please. So health education must forgive me. We'll rest when we go to Johannesburg. It's on a Monday. I haven't shown the beach as such. It's on a Monday. Khohla amabhande egoli, so lamabhluku engiwafakayo ayangilenga because abantu bacanga ukuthi ngikhuluphele bangishaya ngabo size 34 bamabhluku uma bengithenga amabhluku ayalenga-ke manje. Alright. Alright, we were there. Now it's the park, Kaza. That's where it is. That's where we're at. Parade Hotel. It's a decent hotel as well. Parade Hotel. That's the Parade Hotel. Okay, the tourists would prefer to be in Durban when it's empty, I hear. Marine Parade, which is called OR Tambo, and then Pesto Restaurant here at the Palace. Here is their system, the points. This hotel disturbed our 1998 trip with our parents when I came for graduations back then. Jokus. Right. All the restaurants. There's a lot of restaurants. So this place, that is why it's like busy up to 10 p.m. Really, every day. Really. Okay. It's North Beach, all of this. It's North Beach. North Beach, North Beach, North Beach, North Beach, Benjamin. Okay, so what do? We basically carry on. I still wish to go to the Jewish Holocaust Center, but it's definitely not going to be today. But I hope before I depart for Johannesburg that I manage to basically go to the Jewish Holocaust Center. So we're back here where we started. We've seen all around up to the spot. Okay. Alright. It's those white folders, okay. Alright, so now that completes the south side of the North Beach. Now the north side of the North Beach is that one. Do I go there? Let me go there.